I'm Rob Schroeder with MarketWatch. We're here in St. Paul at the Republican National Convention with Doug Holtz-Eakin, who is Senator John McCain's top economic advisor. Doug, thanks for joining us very much.
My pleasure.
The convention schedule has obviously been disrupted by Hurricane Gustav on the Gulf Coast. And can you just tell us how your plans have changed and how is your schedule any different here as you try to get the senator's economic message out?
Well, number one, all political campaigning has been put to a halt during this period, and so any efforts we had to drive the economic message we've put on hold. The top priority is obviously the welfare of those in the affected Gulf Coast area, and we're now devoting our day-to-day energies to things like disaster relief. We've got 80,000 relief packages being assembled in the convention center over in Minneapolis, and we've got 150 phone lines in our hotel. So people on my staff are helping in that effort.
Okay, thanks. If I could just now switch into policy a little bit. We're obviously coming off the Democrats' convention in Denver. One of Senator Obama's fiscal proposals is a $1,000 per couple tax credit. Senator McCain, if I'm not mistaken, wants to keep taxes basically where they are, income taxes and so forth. But with the economy in the situation it is now, why not offer some sort of short-term fiscal relief similar to what the Obama campaign is proposing?
Well, we have had one round of fiscal relief, the checks that went out this past spring. Now we're faced with an economy that's seen that and has high energy costs. Senator McCain has proposals to address energy costs. It's facing a home crisis that's driven by housing values. He's had proposals to address that. So he's happy to take on the problems that are underneath the weak economy. He's also prepared to do the things that will keep small businesses hiring. 283,000 jobs this year in small firms, even though we've lost a lot of jobs overall. And a $1,000 tax credit just doesn't mean much if you don't have a job. So the top priority is jobs and the things that drive those jobs.
Okay. You mentioned energy. Obviously, that's on a lot of voters' minds right now. Everywhere that I've traveled this campaign season, that's been a high priority, getting energy costs down. Right. But let's say Senator McCain gets elected this fall and goes on to the White House in January. What sort of short-term things can you tell voters will be coming? Is there a proposal for short-term relief? But it seems like most of the campaign's proposals are much longer term.
Well, certainly it's important to get the economy going, get it going now. And among the things that he would like to do, having campaigned so hard and having had energy be such a central part of the campaign, is get moving on his energy agenda. There's good news there because the senator's proposals have some bipartisan components, long-run, very, very clean energy portfolio, shifting to greater use of things like wind and solar. But in the near term, the big differences are Senator Obama said no to oil, natural gas, coal, and nuclear power. He's going to run, campaign on the leadership to have that be the portfolio that we need in the near term, and push with the Congress to get it done.
Okay, sounds good. All right, well, thank you very much for joining us. We've been talking with Doug Holtz-Eakin from the McCain campaign. I'm Rob Schroeder in St. Paul.